Back again. I did some streaming yesterday, but I forgot to set it to archive streams, so why did I name this one this? I don't remember. Oh, it was for when I was watching QSMP Purgatory. While I was watching that, I was playing this. Oh no, we do cheats. Game rules. Generate health, sleep percentage, respawn location. No phantoms. Anything else I remember that I do? Nah, for now this will be good. Usually I make it even easier on myself. I usually do keep inventory and stuff, but for stream I'll try to, you know, make it a bit more interesting. There is several spiders living in my window and a wasp kinda hanging around. I'm terrified to open it. Does not sound like it would be a fun time. Okay, oh, this is not pretty, but alright. I have to get used to this keyboard. It's not my usual keyboard, but this is my faster computer. So like, I had an older computer that I loved and such, but it was slow and stuff, and I wanted a gaming computer, one that I could stream on. So I bought my own gaming laptop. It's alright, hopefully. I have no idea how well this stream looks, or if it looks alright at all. Minecraft especially can be pretty tricky for that. It looks fine on my end, but I have no idea how it looks on sounds on yours. I think it sounds alright. I did test my sound quality last night when I did a stream. Yeah, and forgot to have it set to archive all streams so I could post it to YouTube. But oh well. Yeah, I made my own like YouTube channel which has videos, none of them edited because I have no idea how to edit. I once got an editing software and tried, but I'm poor, and for it to continue being free, it had to have a giant ad across the entire screen, and I just wasn't super down for that. I wasn't really interested in that. Yeah, so that video ended up getting deleted, and it sucked. It sucked so bad. I had no idea that that was gonna happen. I spent so long editing it. Oh well, such is the life. You have no idea how long editing takes until you spend like a whole day doing it. Like, in your head, you're just like, oh yeah, I can do that. That'll be easy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure I could just cut some things here and do this or that. But in the end, it's just, wow. I don't know if I have the patience for it. There's a cave down here. Well, first order of business. Let's make ourselves. Okay, I haven't played this game for a bit. Okay, give me a break. Anything else we want to make with that one? Like wooden tools? I don't think so. I could make an axe or something, but I don't want to. Okay. Let's get some stone before we head down there. We can make ourselves some charcoal torches. You know, like deep dark caves like that are spooky. Dangerously spooky. A lot have changed since I last was streaming. I got a job at McDonald's, which is, well, it's a job at McDonald's, and I finished my first year of college just like a week ago or so, which is nice. It's good to be done with that. College was, I mean, strikingly similar to high school, just with my college times, with class times being slightly different. Nothing crazy. Well, and I have Discord open next to me, texting a friend again. Or messaging a friend, I should say. I did it twice, I was distracted. Such is the way. Stop it. There we go. Just getting some more. But yeah, college isn't bad. I was really worried about it, going into college, but everything turned out alright. Shh, we don't say anything about how bad I am at this, okay? It's been a second. It's been a little while, okay? That's why it says it's a casual stream, alright? It's not an intense stream, it's a casual stream. I need more. The spider. I think it's going to eat a little bug. It's just like huge in my window. So I'm not gonna open my window and I should be fine then, right? That's how that works. Oh, we're gonna turn our birch into charcoal. There we go. Oh, hold on a sec. Not that anybody does ever send messages, because this is a... Well, this is a brand new channel, and my other channel people would, because I had built myself a little bit of a standing through playing on Wizard 101. That community on Twitch is great. Oh, hello! Just kind of playing Minecraft. I'm a bit of a noob, not super great at it. Well, actually, I've been playing Minecraft for a while, but I don't play intense Minecraft, always casual, so not super talented. I don't really know what we're doing with this world. We just started. We're probably gonna look to make a house and collect some materials before we make any decisions. I like to find kind of weirder generation spots to build on top of. I have some fun incorporating the landscape. But yeah, I just finished my first year of college, and the classes were, well, for my first semester, I took a chemistry class, and I had fun there, but the workload was intense. We would have, on Tuesdays specifically, me and another friend who were in that class, we called them STEM Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, we'd have an early lab class, and we'd go in at like 8 a.m.-ish, I think, around that time. And we'd do a lab. We wouldn't do any actual labs because watching... Hello! Watching water boil for like 30 minutes to like get some data was not my professor style. Not much. I'm just getting started. I'm not a super professional player or anything, so expect mistakes if you're gonna hang around. So he had the data from his previous classes and their labs that we would just copy stuff down on. But it was like, the labs were like packets. They were just like a whole ton of work to figure out, where you'd be doing your own measuring of certain things and figuring out how different equations would work and things like that. It was pretty intense, but like, whatever, move on. And whenever we had a lab on Tuesday, we would also have a lab quiz. Well, right after that, we would then go to chemistry lecture, which we had 3 days a week. So, you know, a little bit more heavy-handed there. The material in chemistry lecture was generally easier because with lab you only had like 1 day a week to get it all learned and sorted, so you didn't have much time for questions. But still, we had a quiz every Tuesday and Thursday in that class as well, so we'd have to prepare for that and a homework assignment generally. I feel like I've already been here. I feel like I've just walked in a circle. Definitely just walked in a circle. That's great to see. I hate school. Oh, I so get that. Like, especially in high school, where you're going, like, you're getting up at, like, the ass crack of dawn and staying for, like, a whole 7 hours. College is a lot easier in that sense, where, like, you have, shorter classes and such. You're not there for... Well, also it depends on, like, if you have transportation home and such. Since I don't drive... Oh, hello, little hole. I would stay at college for, yeah, I'm homeschooled, but yeah, I got a job, so, yeah, that's all, yeah, doing school and work at the same time can be really difficult. I have a job at McDonald's that I do right now, but I take very minimal hours. The foot pain from standing all day is insane and ridiculous, and I did not expect it when I first started working there. You climb trees. Nice. Oh no, it's getting dark. I'm just gonna build a little hut for now. We're just gonna hang out there. And can I make myself a torch? Yes, I can. Cool. It's dark. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing alright. Welcome, Gaming by Jane. I'm just building a little house because it suddenly got dark and I don't want to die. We're just gonna kind of hang out in here for a bit. Maybe start crafting some of the materials we've gathered. And I'll leave that little thing open. Got some furnaces. We're gonna cook some food. Do you play most in your stream? Not gonna lie, I'm glad you like the hut. I kind of move around a bit. I wouldn't say I'm, like, mainly a Minecraft streamer, and I mostly try to play, like, casual games if I'm streaming, because I struggle with the talking bit. Yesterday, and this is a brand new channel, I played the Night of the Full Moon. It's like an RPG card fighting game, like a deck building game. I had fun with that, but I forgot to click archive all streams. So that stream is just gone forever now, and I'm bummed about it. Yeah. So I played that. Sometimes I would play Wizard 101. I played that for, like, quite a bit. But I don't have a membership right now. I get paid again soon, so I might go back to playing that for, like, a while. But that game gets really repetitive really fast. So Wizard 101, Minecraft, Night of the Full Moon. Oh, very well. Yeah. I Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. You are right in my ear. I would prefer if you were not directly in my ear, thanks. I got some pork chop. Yay me. I want to make some more coal. Dang. I don't get paid till Friday. That's a bummer. I'll probably get paid Friday or Saturday. Are you trying to grow your channel and build your community? Yes. Are you an ad? I am, but I'm just gonna do it by, like, streaming regularly. Yeah. I think so too, but I didn't realize it before. Oh. I'm not. Oh no. Oh, it's so unfortunate. It must have known known that I was a new channel. It sought me out. It hunted me down to my first stream. Oh. That's cool. I'm glad that you're here. Locally hated 01. It is interesting to be, like, on, like, one of my first daytime streams and actually have a viewer. That's pretty interesting. Back when I guess Minecraft is a little bit more of a... I might call you local. I feel like that works. But yeah, usually when I used to stream, unlike my smaller games and stuff, you wouldn't have any viewers for a long time, and especially if you stream on YouTube. Oh my gosh, if you stream on YouTube, you can never ever expect anybody to show up unless you're, like, already established. Or, I don't know, you must be playing some, like, mega popular game. I have no idea. You get no attention if you're on YouTube. You just kind of have dead air for a good while. But yeah, in the end of, like, my chemistry classes, in the end of my chemistry classes for work, I would have, like, so I'd have a 2-hour lab, then I have a 1-hour lecture, and then shh, that's right, be quiet, I'm gonna silence you and drag you into the dark. Mute. There we go. I hope that works how I think it does. Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience moderating either. New streamer. Which is not entirely true. I, like, streamed for a long while on a different channel for, like, I don't know. Well, not a long while, but I'd say, like, I was doing pretty regularly for a couple months. The chemistry days were ridiculously long, and then I'd have math as well. It was even worse for my friend, who's also my GM. We play D&D together. Our college has a D&D club, and we play, wait. It's hard to... I'm doing a couple things at once, and I do not... Mr. Zombie, leave. Hello. I'm doing a couple things at once. I'm not super great at that. It could also be why I'm not brilliant at streaming yet, but we're getting there. We're making progress. I try to... Well, right now, the practice that I'm trying to do to continue talking is just tell stories. And because they're saved as VODs, you know, maybe that'll be interesting at some point. And since I haven't streamed for a long time, I'm sure I have plenty of alright stories, you know? Not super interesting or anything, but that's just because I don't have a super interesting life. But I like this. Oh, thanks. That's nice. I'm also doing, like, face cam this time. With my old channel, I didn't do FaceTime much because I was very lazy and I did not want to put in the effort to look halfway decent. So I would mostly just leave it off, and then I could do, whatever I wanted. If I needed to pick my nose or something like that. You never need to worry about that if you don't have a face cam. When you do, you gotta try to be a little bit more consciously aware. And I can't see my face cam either when I'm playing, which is probably for the best. I might be pretty self-conscious if I could. I'm gonna build a sword, and maybe we'll do some monster hunting, because I want to do something. See, I don't mind staying in the hut much. Why am I building it out of wood when I have stone right there? I don't know. Yeah, usually when I play on my own, I'm totally fine with staying in the hut. Oh, the sun has arisen. Yay for us. Let me eat. But yeah, on stream, I would try to be a little bit more entertaining. Nothing crazy, but... Die. Yay, I'm a monster hunter now. It's the coolest thing I've ever been. But my GM, he had chemistry, same as me. He'd have the 4 hours in the morning, then he'd have algebra, but then he'd have a 5-hour biology block. He'd be there from, 8 to 7, in a full 11-hour day with, no real breaks. Is insane. And he still has biology and still has, a crazy block with it. Or he did for this last semester. Sorry, the hut's gotta go. So he'd run these insane hours, and then sometimes even after that he'd still run D&D club. It was only during the second semester that we were that's maybe not super fair for him to do all that class time and then come and try to run a club. So we moved the days that we did it. But next semester, I'm taking biology, so that'll be fun. I don't have a 5-hour block, which is great. I just have a 3-hour block, which should be a little bit more simple, not as intense, I hope. My second semester without chemistry was a lot smaller of a workload, and my schedule was a lot nicer. Rather than going to school for 4 days a week, I was going to school for 3, and since I committed myself to working, my axe! My axe is my where was I? Oh yeah, I kind of committed myself to working at least 2 days a week, even though I was going to school, so during my first semester, I only had 1 day off a week, which sucks, because then you can't spend one of the nights staying up super late, because I really like doing that, staying up late. I wonder if I just follow the coast, if I'll find a nice, interesting place to settle down. I want somewhere that looks cool. Sorry for not talking much, I'm playing Forza 2. Oh, cool, that's fun. Yeah, no, don't thanks for that. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. It's cool that you're hanging out anyway. Oh yeah, I committed myself to working 2 days a week, and I don't really like only having the 1 day off because then you don't get to stay up super late the night before. I love ruining my sleep schedule on weekends, okay? It is so much fun. It is my state of being, my lifestyle. Circadian rhythms are for losers, okay? This last semester was a bit easier. I actually got to take a teaching class, which was great. Unfortunately, that class was online, which was less great. I do not excel at online classes, shockingly enough. I learn much better when I'm seeing it in person. Oh, hey, I got an apple. So I was taking this class and so cool thing about teaching classes is in most of them you get to actually go and be in classrooms. Even like the lowest levels of college teaching classes, you get to sit in on classrooms. I have sat in on several. My first was, oh, that's just the music kicking in and a wasp flying through my window. Fun. Please stay away. My first classroom that I sat in on was a preschool classroom. We actually had a preschool lab. So our high school has this careers and technical education center, like right outside of it. And in the center, there's like a bunch of classes that are supposed to like prepare you for the real world. Like they have an automotives class and a technology education class and hello, pony. And they also have a student to teacher. I am a student currently, but I am going to be a teacher. That's the hope. So as a student, a college student, I get to sit in on classes and observe and even teach lessons sometimes. Yeah. So in this CTE, they had a careers in education class, and that was the one I took. And the weird thing, okay, so super weird, there is a preschool classroom right next to that class. Like, there's a door that leads into, honestly, I'm probably gonna go to the military instead of college. Yeah, I hear that a lot. My sister considered that, but I think instead she's going to go into like game development. I personally could never, not even just because of like the fear of death or anything like that, but just because I couldn't handle basic. I could never. I do not have the strength or the endurance or the or the ability to like stand people yelling at me to handle basic. I would die, I would cry, panic attacks every day. I would not be able to do it. So kudos to you if you can. Seriously, like that takes a lot of strength and grit no matter where you're going in the military to just get through basic. Yeah, no. If you've got, like, the grit, like, the personality to hold on and keep going, then that's, I think, what you need, because they'll get you fit, you know? That's, like, the whole point of basic. They'll get you in fighting shape. Yay, I have enough for bed. Woo! I'm gonna cook some meat. I still haven't found a place, like, interesting enough. I'm kind of sad that I'm, like, on a bunch of islands instead of... Yeah, no, I imagine that's pretty difficult as well, like, doing climbing and cutting down and stuff. Just physical manual labor and things like that is pretty intensive. My sister worked for, like, the Forest Service, but she wasn't doing anything with, like, actual climbing or cutting down trees, more like, preservation things. Ugh, I'm devastated. This landscape is awful. What if I just go out to sea? Maybe I'll find something out there. Okay, well, let's build a boat, cook some food then, if that's gonna be our plan. But yeah, so the careers and technical education, when I went in, so like the door that opened to my classroom opened to the preschool actually, and then there was a door in the preschool that led to my classroom, and there was like a wall separating the teacher's classroom from the preschool. And on that wall, there was a one-way mirror. I shit you not, an actual one-way mirror like they have in the police interrogation scenes in, like, movies and stuff, where us, the student teachers who are learning and stuff, could look in on the classroom to try and, like, watch the kids and learn about development and what their teachers are doing and things like that. I always thought it was insanely creepy. Like, I thought that was nuts that they had a two-way mirror or a one-way mirror. Just, like, into a classroom. Of course, by just, like, being in this class, you have to get background checks done and things like that to make sure you haven't committed any illegal acts or anything like that. But still, it felt kind of nuts to me. So that was my first one. I went into the preschool. We get to go in after, like, a certain amount of time as well. And for a preschool, we don't really prepare lesson plans, less necessary. And, like, necessarily. And, like, later classes, I'd be creeped out too. Yeah. I thought it was super weird. And everyone I told about it also thought it was super weird. But it was super convenient for, like, learning and taking notes and stuff like that. Why are you? Oh, are you done? No, you just need more wood. Do you need more wood? No, you're done. Do I need anything cooked in here? No. I am gonna chuck out this rotten flesh, though. But we didn't need lesson plans for going into the preschool. We'd just go in there and hang out with the kids pretty much. Because a lot of preschool is learning through play. It's like scientifically proven that just letting kids like play with toys and stuff and explore the world around them is like incredibly developmentally important. Like, they learn so much from that. Like, for example, a kid is playing with a toy and they drop the toy and it falls to the floor. They learn that if something is not holding the toy will fall. Or, let's say they drop it on a table and they learn if there's something between the toy and the floor, then it will fall on that thing instead of the floor. Like kids, like the youngest of kids, don't know this stuff until they start to play. It's actually how they start to, like, figure out how the physics of the world work. It's super cool. Oh, hello. Welcome back. I was just talking about my experience as a student trying to learn how to teach. Background checks, I probably fail because yeah, that's generally not not super great. Oh, hold on, I have to did that work? Yes. Okay, cool. I have a touch lamp in my room as, like, one of my primary sources of light, because I don't really like the overhead light. The sun! The sun has gone away again. It did it again. How could you do this to me? How could the sun disappear? I mean, I know that people told me that it would rise and set as it pleased, but I didn't believe them. I thought they were lying. I thought they were lying to me. No. There we go. Oh yeah, so I use the touch lamp as the primary source of light, except ever since I changed the light bulbs to something new, they don't... Okay, listen, hear me out. I didn't realize it was going there. He pulled you over. He pulled you over. He was like, do you realize how fast you're going? And you're like, actually, I have no idea. Like, I was just, like, listening to some music. I had no clue how fast I was going. I mean, I don't even know if you're nearly as bad as my partner. Okay. We were going to my mom's for Christmas, and I live in, like, a smallish town, okay? People don't drive crazy. No way, on a motorbike? Are you insane? Thank God they pulled you over. You just don't want to die, do you? Jesus Christ. Yeah, bad idea. Wouldn't recommend generally driving 100 miles per hour on a motorcycle. So I live in, like, a smaller town. People don't really speed. Certainly not like that here. But I was like with my partner, and we were going down to see my mom in a different state, and we were on like a highway and stuff. And they had not taken their ADHD meds. Now, if anybody here has ADHD and drives, they probably just went, "Oh no," because that's the correct response. So we basically were driving on the highway and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, like 65. She's going like 95. Like, it just, I was terrified for my life. We almost got in a head-on collision. I almost died. Just cruising, living life. All of a sudden I look in my mirror and there's a compliment. I feel like it's a good thing that there was. I feel like, personally, that is probably for the best that you're pulled over by a cop, because motorcycles are, like, one of the most dangerous things to ride, and going over the speed limit in one of those, I don't know, just doesn't feel like the best idea. Yeah, no, that was insane. It was also a very fun weekend. Meeting up, like, with my mom and stuff for Christmas. So going into kindergarten classroom, most of what we did was just play with the kids. They had, like, work time twice a day during the time we were there, and they'd also have, like, circle time, you know, sit on the carpet and try to... this is so hard. I have to use this keyboard, and I've never used this keyboard. Just kind of going out to see if I can find an interesting place to live. But I don't really want to go straight out into sea. What if I get surrounded by water forever? But the kids were fun, and they got attached easy, and I actually, when I was first, like, in there, I fell in love with teaching. Like, originally I'd taken the class because I thought it would be a pretty easy credit, you know? Like, I didn't think it would be super difficult, and it counted as a college class, so I was, like, down for that. Wasp out my window. So that's why I took it. I had actually planned to be a psychologist, and being in a careers and education class would be good for that as well, because, you know, social work and things like that. But when I went into the preschool and I was actually around the kids and stuff, I loved it. I loved it so much that I, like, changed my careers right then and there, and changed my future self from earning probably from earning like $150,000 a year to earning like $30,000 a year. It's a bummer, that price jump. But I was like, no, I really want to enjoy my job, so teaching it was. And then the next year of that, I went into middle school classrooms. And I don't know what I was expecting. I mostly chose middle school classrooms because our high school was joined with middle school and high school students. So I would be able to go straight from the CTE back over to my high school to go to my placement, which is what we called the observing other classrooms. We called it placement. Oh my goodness, I cannot see at all, probably because the sun's out and it's dark. Oh, hello, sir. Leave me alone. Is that wasp in my window? Oh, it's in my window. Why did you go into my window? Now you're gonna be stuck there. I'm never gonna open it. You're just gonna dry out and die. I hope you dry out and die. Please do not get into my bedroom. Is this locked? Yes, it was locked. It's big. It's huge, okay? It's like it's like super big and scary, and I don't want it in my room, okay? It's not allowed into my room. We're gonna build hut again because I can't see anything. I know how to dismount a boat. See, I told you I did. I know exactly what I'm doing all the time, consistently. And I never, ever make mistakes. But I went into the classroom and There's so many things and I don't like it. This is my fault for leaving in the first place. Trying to be entertaining in the first place. Shouldn't have done it. This is the result of that. I need to make at least one more so I can make roof. Hiya. Hiya, hiya. Hiya. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much safer. Everything is gonna be fine if we just hang out in our little hole. I'm laughing at... No, don't you dare. You're gonna see me running around my room screaming, and my sister will be of no help, and my dad isn't home. So, like, she's more scared of wasps and bees than I am. So... No, it's just gonna stay in there, and it's gonna cook alive, and maybe the spiders will eat it before they cook alive, because there's also giant spiders in my window as well. This is why I always have my curtain closed. It's not because the view outside isn't beautiful, it's because the view right before the view outside is horrifying. Oh hey, the sun's up again, just when I built my little hut. Such is the way of life. I think I need to give up on finding, like, a nice place. I really like finding, like, deep pits because of, like, generation and things like that to build out of. Well, with middle schoolers, here's the thing, so I didn't have, like, super high expectations, because when my mom went to, like, be a teacher, her first, goal was to be a teacher, but then when she was in the classroom, all the kids were just super mean, and one kid in particular was, like, rude about the sweater that she wore in class. I don't know. She retold a specific time where she went into a classroom, and the kids were mean to her about the sweater she was wearing, and that was when she decided, nope, I will love my own kids, but I am not dealing with other people's, and she decided not to be a teacher, and instead went to be a nurse. Which, you know, good for her. She makes a lot of good money as a nurse, even though she, shattered her ankle, and is, like, crippled now? Disabled. She can't, work the hours that she used to, but she still makes enough to live off of, just because of how much she makes as a nurse. Specifically, she, on her way to her job, because her job was a driving job, she'd drive to patients' houses and give them their intravenous medication. And they'd be, like, long drives and stuff, but on a particular one, she was going down a hill that led straight into a highway, in her new car that she... Oh, what are you... Ooh, is this a shipwreck just on land? Hey, how are you today? I could build my house around the shipwreck. I don't mind that. I need to make a shovel. We're not dealing with the sand. I wanna make sticks. Okay, the music in this game just comes and goes as it pleases. Broken femur last year? Yikes. I've never broken a bone, but I'm, like, considered the clumsiest in my family, so it's pretty weird. I mean, unless you consider teeth bones, in which case I broke my sister's tooth twice. But yeah, I've never broken anything of my own. You have a chest in here, right? Yeah, I knew you did. Books! I like books. And a map to treasure. Alright, and some paper. You have more loot in here, though, too, don't you? Don't you? Get me out of this water. Get me out of this water. I'm gonna lose it. But yeah, she broke her leg, and since she was, like, driving to her job, she got a lot of money for that. It was like a settlement. Workman's comp. Yikes. Completely in half. I wouldn't, yeah, no. I would have no idea how painful that is. I mean, the worst injury I've had is a sprain. I sprained my ankle a while ago. Which is, like, I don't know, been kind of a semi-permanent injury for me. Like, I still have it. Well, no, I don't have it. It's not sprained anymore. But whenever I'm, like, my feet pain gets bad, my ankle will swell. Like, that ankle specifically. like, forever now. A 30-inch titanium rod. Ouch. Wait, so how long ago did you break it? Are they ever gonna take the titanium rods out, or are those just, you're just cyborg now? So then for, like, certain surgeries, they leave pins and stuff in. My mom's ankle is full of pins and needles. But for other ones, they take it out and let it heal. Oh, hello, Enderman. Please do not hurt me. I'm just kind of living my life here. I mean, if I could even find, like, a plains biome, just, like, a place with a bunch of space, that'd be great. Okay, you know what? I give up. I give up. We're gonna build it right here. But yeah, she decided to quit teaching because of just, like, that one incident where they made fun of her sweater. Poor mom. Poor mom, she couldn't handle it. I went into a middle school classroom, and they were all very respectful to, like, their teachers. The problem is that they were really mean to each other, and the thing about middle school bullying is that you can't really step in to stop it without making it worse, you know? Like, if you do, then you just label the kid as, like, a teacher's pet or something. And what I couldn't really handle was, like, being in a situation where, like, somebody clearly needed my help, but any help that I gave would be unappreciated. Oh, so it was, like, last year. Did it hurt a lot? I imagine it did. Yeah, I couldn't imagine the pain of a broken bone. I had to write the pain of a broken bone because I write stories sometimes, and one of my characters was getting their ankle shattered. I had no idea what the pain would be, but I did some fancy word dancing and made it all right. And so for lesson planning, because so we didn't have the lesson plan in the preschool, we mostly just hung out with the kids, but in middle school, we did. So I had the first semester, I was in a middle school classroom, I was in an English classroom. I actually like English. If I were to teach a secondary school class, I would be teaching probably English and maybe French. Je parle un peu français, mais je ne sais pas très bien. That was not correct. I said... what was I gonna say? Never felt shit well. Oh, really? Was it just shock, or did you pass out, or? I had to stand up and only. Oh wow! Yeah. I imagine that was an experience. Was it my axe that broke? It was my axe that broke. See, I know these things. So it was pretty easy for me to plan the lesson plan for the elementary class because I just had the choice to do whatever I wanted it to be on. And at our school, we teach Greek and Latin roots and stems, which are basically building blocks to the words we use today and where they came from, kinda. So we have all these different words that mean different things, the word side, or the stem, side, means to kill. So we have matricide, fratricide, and suicide, and all of those things. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. I just meant it as a word. Don't ban me. But yeah, all of those things are forms of killing, which is what the word side means. And we learn a lot of those. There's a ton of them all over the place. Scope means to see or look, I believe. I don't remember most of them. Now I was holding my ass on a dirt bike and had a car head on a boring crew. So, okay, hold on a second. So last year, on a dirt bike, you were driving too fast and you got into an accident, severely injuring yourself. But then at some other point in time, you got pulled over for going 100 on a motorcycle. You know, I think I might be seeing a bit of a pattern here. Oh, I'm just saying. How many do I got? It's gonna be one. Hold on, we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 5. 1, 2, 3. It's like here. 2, 3, 4. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay. Oh, hello. Do you want to hang out? I don't have food to give you, so I can't, like, make you a dog. But if you just want to, like, chill in this area, feel free. Ow. I don't know what I'm doing with this roof, but I've made a decision, and I'm sticking with it. It was a logic that I wasn't thinking of commenting. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. It's like those people who are like, oh, I'm on the back roads. I can drive as fast as I want. It's like, no, that's not a case. There's still a friggin' speed limit. It's still important to not drive super friggin' fast. There's a reason why they have things like that. It's intentional, believe it or not. No, it's great. I love the logic behind it. I have another online friend who, like, does, like, car racing. Not, like, real professional car racing, just racing people who he sees on the street. You know, a smart thing to do, as I'm sure you're aware, with no consequences. As you might have guessed, he's been in an accident. Ah, back here. Back here. Poop. Trying to build a fancy roof because I can. I'm gonna fall and take so much damage. Please don't kill me. Ow. Okay, so much damage turned out to be half a heart, but whatever. Fucking hell. Yeah. So, for the roots, I made a lesson where I taught the kids. So, we only start learning these roots in. Oh, wait. I screwed it up. You. So we learn these once we get to, like, 9th grade, and I was teaching is not really what I was doing, observing a 7th grade class. No, an 8th grade class. So next year they would be learning stems. So what I decided to do was I just kind of... I made a lesson to teach them ahead of time. So when going into their next year of high school, they'd have a good understanding of what they were for what they were learning. The stems are, like, actually pretty annoying to learn. They're not a great time. But we have to learn them, and I see why. They're pretty helpful to have. I mean... They help you remember spelling for regular words, and especially if you're going into the medical field, a ton of medication is, see, that's what it is. I'm very smart and not distracted at all. Where is my other wool? Oh, I didn't actually have enough wool. I just lied to myself. This wool's black. I can't make a bed! So I was teaching them this, and then for, like, the activity, they would make their own word out of stems and stuff. And that was neat, and I had a lot of fun, and I actually saw the next semester that a girl from my class still had her assignment. It was in her binder, so she still had the picture she'd drawn of the words she made and stuff. And I was thrilled about it. I was like, that's so cool, yay! So that was a good time. But then, for the next semester, I was in a health class, and I had to make a lesson plan on the different types of health. Like, there's mental health, social health, physical health, and I think those are the ones we covered. I think there's one other one that we can use. Oh yeah, some people throw emotional in there, but I feel like that goes down to mental. So yeah, I had to teach a lesson on that, but the thing was, I had to do it all on my own. Like, so usually when teachers teach lessons, they're teaching based off of a curriculum, and they know what they're teaching. Or at least I'm pretty sure they know what they're teaching. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't have to do all the research themselves like I did. Like, I had to re-teach myself the stuff that I was going to teach the class. So it was difficult, to say the least, and not fun. I didn't enjoy it at all. I super struggled with that, and it made me question with, like, how stressful it was for me. It made me question whether I wanted to be a teacher still. But I'd already kind of committed and, like, taken some classes for it, so I was like, alright. But I did kind of decide that I was not going to teach middle school. So it was going to be elementary school, or I was going to teach, actually, I'm going to take... This is elementary school, or I'd be teaching high school, and I'd be teaching them English and French. Now I'm more firmly set in teaching elementary school than teaching high school. This semester, this is the most recent placement that I've been in, I was able to go into a 3rd grade classroom, and it was lovely. I loved it. The kids were super sweet. I learned a bit about accommodating people who need certain things. It was genuinely like a good time. I enjoyed it and had fun, so that's cool. We're back on track as far as the teacher thing goes. Although I didn't have to teach a lesson in that one, thank goodness. I think maybe that my teacher would have probably wanted me to teach a lesson in that class, especially if my teacher knew how many times I had taught lessons beforehand. But I really didn't want to, so I never mentioned anything about it, and it was fine. I passed that class, which is great. Hooray! Owie, how did you get in here? Oh no, I'm gonna die. No, 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 please no, please no, please no! I don't know where I am. I'm so far away from spawn. No. Look over. I see in chat after I die. She just got a horrific cramp. That's rough. That sucks. I don't know if it has anything to do with, like, your spike or anything like that, but I guess flex your toes. Try to flex and bend your toes. That helps with foot cramps and leg cramps sometimes. No, I'm not gonna get here. I'm not gonna be able to get it back. It's so far away. I have literally no idea where I am. Oh no! I'm lost in the woods in the middle of the night and I'm never going to make it to my home. Oh, no. You shut up. Minecraft music popping in right about now as if this is an appropriate time. Oh. I'm devastated. I'm so upset. This is why I play on easy mode. Do you know what spikes are? I assumed they were the things that went in your leg, but I may have been wrong. I just kind of took a guess. Wow, I cannot see at all. I'm just gonna hang out here, I guess. Oh, I am Sainsbury Scratch. This is why we build little huts. This is why we don't get too eager and do things like build houses. Building houses was a foolish endeavor. I should have never done it. I know better now. I shall live as a nomad on the run and never build a home. And I shall tell the newer generations that trying to strike out on your own is a foolish endeavor. Spikes are what we use to climb up a tree. Oh! Right where your spike attaches. Okay. So it attaches to your leg and you use it to climb up a tree? Alright. I'm just gonna die again. This is just, there's no escape. This is my life now. This is what it's like when you don't have a hut. You strap them, really tight position, start swinging my staff and you can climb up there. Wow, cool. I can see why you might get cramps there. That seems like a lot of like muscle movement right in that area to try and pull yourself up. I could see why that would I could see why that would make it. Oh hey, the sun's coming up. You couldn't have done that like, I don't know, 7 minutes ago? Cause that would have been great if you'd done that. I had iron, I had stone tools, I had food, I had so much food. I was like doing great on food, and now I'm just not. Well, I hope your cramp gets better. I don't really know how to deal with them. I just know that they're horrifically painful. Like, I just kind of like lean into my pillow and whine when I wake up with a leg cramp because I don't know how to fix it. Okay, let's get some wood. Pretty sunrise though. Yeah, no, it's pretty neat. I don't even have shaders or anything like that, mostly because I don't know if my computer could handle streaming and shaders. Oh, it looks okay. Back when I used to try and stream Minecraft, I could never do it. My computer couldn't handle it, and it would glitch, and it would suck. Not a fun time. Yeah, we're just gonna get a bunch of wood, like a ton of wood, like a lot of wood. Try to kill some things for food, and collect some seeds. And then we're going to not be picky this time, and try to stay close to spawn. And we're going to build a house, just like that other house actually, because I was very committed to that strange roof idea I had. I'm going to build that roof, and it's going to look gorgeous. And nothing can stop me, except for maybe a skeleton. Yeah, no, Minecraft, for some reason, you know, even though it's just block game, takes up so much processing power. Like, you need, like, a serious gaming computer to play it, which is kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. I spent a ton of money on this laptop to, like, play games on and stuff like that, and I never use it unless I'm, like, streaming, because I like my old laptop more, and it works fine for, like, typing, which I do a lot of because I write my own stories, and, like, schoolwork and stuff like that, and reading, which is the other thing I do. I don't really play games all that often unless I'm, like, streaming, so, you know. I most of the time just don't use this computer I spent a ton of money on. I just continue to use my old computer. I spent like scholarship money on this computer because I was going to use it for school, but then I never did. So don't tell anyone that. Xbox Series, I traded an old piece of junk dream before. Oh, well that's actually pretty nice. I have an Xbox One. That I got from my sister when she got her PS5, because she is great at saving money, actually. She does a wonderful job of that, And due to that fact, she has lots of epic things. She has a super incredible desktop gaming PC, like 2 monitors for it, like nice monitors too, a huge television. She got herself the Nintendo Switch, and she also got herself the PS5 and several games. And she bought all this stuff alone with her own money that she saved up, which was like insane to me because she's my younger sister. Same. I actually, hold on, let me check actually, because I'm pretty sure it's less than that. Let me tell you how much money I have right now in my account. I have $3.19 in my name right now. Yeah, she is just great at saving money. She's gonna go far in life. Good for her. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous that my younger sister's more responsible than me. Okay, like what do you mean? I handle that with grace and kindness. Like. My television is actually on the floor because I don't watch TV very much. If I watch shows, I watch them on that old laptop I mentioned before. Oh no, my $1.19 really puts me a whole class above you, huh? But yeah, I don't watch TV or even really use the Xbox One that my sister gave me much. I spend most of my time reading fan fiction on my phone, like the very mature adult woman I am, and I'm not a nerd at all, okay? Like, a totally reasonable amount of people do the same, okay? Like, I'm gonna go get some stone. Actually, crafting table. Yeah. So, my sister is incredibly responsible. It's great. She takes care of me more than I take care of her. Feel bad for that sometimes, but also at the same time, I don't really know how to do it the other way. I'm working on it, you know? I'm trying to get a bit better at, like, saving money and things like that. But it's tricky. Hey, there we go. Now we're gonna get some stone. Enough to get an axe. Hey, look. It's the cape. Yep, it's the one that I was here before. This is where all that iron was that I totally had. No, I'm not getting close. This is right next to spawn, where I was before I left. Before I got in the boat and kind of tried to ride along the coast. I could try that again. I could try to ride along the coast in a boat and see if I can find it. Okay, we'll give that a try. I'm gonna get myself a furnace and some tools first, and then we'll try looking for it again. I appreciate the optimism, though. It's nice. It's nice. I'm hungry. I don't have much food, though. Yeah, no. I'll probably be looking to make a peanut butter and chili sandwich. I should probably find a way to get, like, chat displayed up on my screen so that when people can chat, they can see when they get my messages. Because I know there's a delay in when stream goes out and when messages come back in. I need to make axe. And make that. We'll make this. We'll make this, and this. Eating Vienna sausage. Oh, good for you. Actually, Vienna sausage is, like, alright. I'm not a huge fan of it. My dad will make sausages like that sometimes, and I don't know if it's, like, the way he seasons it, or the sausage itself, but something about the meat is, like, too sweet for me, I think. I'm generally... hair in my mouth right now. There we go. Generally not a big fan of sweet with my savory. So I hate barbecue sauce. Not a fan. I do like ribs, though, the way that my stepdad will make them. He will flavor them as steak. So it's kind of like having steak on the bone. And it's great. No barbecue at all. Okay, we're going to ride along this coast in a boat. And yeah. First I'm gonna steal a shirt. No, I had a treasure map! Oh, I hope my stuff hasn't despawned. It probably has. I should get moving. Let's see if I can get there. Yep. No, not a fan of barbecue. I actually would eat, like, my McDonald's chicken nuggets without any sauce until very recently, when I tried their spicy buffalo sauce. I do like spicy with my savory. So, yeah, that's fun. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Goodbye, Mr. Turtle. Oh, wait, that's a shipwreck. It's literally right over there. Oh my gosh, if I spent all this time wandering around and, like, my stuff has, like, disappeared because of it, and it was right here, I'm gonna be so mad. No. 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 You were right. I was close. It was much closer than I thought I was. Get back here. Where is it? Where is my house? Come on. Come on. Where's my stuff? Treasure map? My treasure map. My treasure map, if nothing else. Maybe the items disappeared one by one, and my treasure map is still left. Oh, there's the house. Things. Oh my god, I still have all my things! Oh, this is great. This is incredible. Oh, happy day. Very happy day. What do I want to get rid of? You. Ah! Clicked out of the application in my excitement. I should make a box. I'm gonna make a box. I'll pick you up in a second. We're busy making a box. Yeah, no, same one, got it back, super sick, so glad about that. Boop. Now make a bed and set spawn. I don't have enough wool. I tried last time. I literally was going to, but don't worry. I have a lot of wood now, so we're just going to finish making our roof, all safe and sound, so I may not be murdered again. What other classes did I take? I took a microeconomics class. That stuff was super boring, not fun whatsoever at all. Would not recommend. I mean, unless you're going to be like a business major or something, I guess, in which case, go right ahead. While I'm building the roof, we're just gonna keep this right here to keep me nice and safe. Torch. I'm also going to make more torches. Na, 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 na. I wonder what that horn is. I hear it regularly. We have a horn that goes off in our town. And I don't know what it's for. Is it like a boat? We do have a large boat here. Yeah, I don't know. Weird every once in a while, but I've never really stopped to think about it until now. No idea. Oh. Okay. And a nice little setup. And food. Wait, no. We should move our box over here. Moving the box to the other place with all the things. There's zombies outside, but they can't get to me now. I'm nice and safe, which is great. It's good to be safe. Safeness is nicest. I only have 2 wool. I need 3. So I'm gonna go hunting for a sheep tomorrow. It sounds like a good idea. Sheep hunting. Boat, leather, sugarcane, books. I have grey wool, I have black wool, I have white wool, but I do not have 3 of any of them. Truly a tragic state of affairs. Birch. I have all this oak wood, but I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. Must suck being near the coast, honestly. Me? Like, okay, in real life being close to the coast? Not at all. I'm not near, like, an ocean. I live in Michigan, so I'm surrounded by the Great Lakes, and honestly, it's awesome. It's so incredible to be surrounded by the Great Lakes. Like, I moved once to, like, a different state, and it sucked. It sucked to not be able to, like, just walk to the beach. I can literally walk from my house to a full lake-sized beach at any time that I want ever. And, it just seems boring and flat and stuff. In North Carolina, well. Yeah, we're not very hilly, which I actually appreciate. We have a place nearby that's a little bit more full of hills and stuff, but my town is pretty flat, which is nice. But when I moved down to, like, I moved to a different state for a while, and I wasn't in the mountains. Yeah, I don't know if I would be super down for that, being in the mountains. I mean, I guess if you have a car, it's not so bad, but, like, if you bike or walk places, which is my main mode of transportation, I bike and walk places, imagine being somewhere where the terrain's not very flat would be not fun. Yeah, no. Oh no, not hills. Hold on, like 14 miles. Yeah, no, that's kind of insane to me. I can't even, like, I have no even, like, concept of what it looks like to look up and see a mountain. I've never been anywhere that has mountains. Like, I've barely been out of the state. There was the time I moved to a state nearby, still in the Midwest, and then there was one time when I was much younger, we went to Florida to go to Disneyland. And those are the only places that I've ever been. Not much of a traveler. But I hear they're beautiful. But I moved to Wisconsin, and I did not live within walking distance from a beach. So when my mom would, like, say that she was taking me to the beach for, like, my birthday or something, we'd go to, like, a man-made beach, which I can tell you right now, man-made beaches suck. They're not great. They're, like, a couple feet deep max, whereas the lake that I'm next to, that I can walk to, goes on for miles and miles, and I could walk straight out and just be, like, completely within 10-foot waters, like, in barely a couple minutes. Like, it's awesome. And it's, like, full of sand, and it follows, like, the whole coast of the town, so it's huge, and it's It's just great, and I had no concept of the fact that other places were not like this. So when I moved somewhere else and I did not have ready access to the beach, I just didn't understand why my mom kept taking me to crappy beaches. I was like, why are we going here? Like, why is this the beach you chose? Like, it was her fault. It was, yeah. Oak planks, and I want to make some more. Making a floor. Nice, pretty floor. I actually went to one of those man-made beaches for, I can't remember what birthday it was. It was a younger birthday. But it was also like the first time I'd ever stayed up like all night long. I spent the night before that day, watching, hold on, where are you? It's gonna be here. Watching Death Note for the first time. I watched seasons 1 and 2. I stayed up all night watching it, and it was the night before my birthday that I did. So it was like, I don't know, 6 a.m.-ish, and I was getting to the point where I was like, okay, I'm like ready to go back to sleep. I've been awake for like, I don't know, 16 to 20 hours. I'm about ready for bed. And my mom turns around and is like, you can't go to sleep. You have friends coming over. It's your birthday today. So my 2 friends show up, and I'm not allowed to sleep, and I am exhausted. I am, like, delirious with sleep deprivation, and it is a fun time. We go to this beach, and I don't even, like, enjoy it. I mean, first of all, it's not even that deep. To, like, get up to your shoulders, you have to, like, lay down in it. It's like walking around, like, on my hands like a crocodile, to like, be submerged in the water, and, like, on the verge of falling asleep while I'm at it. But my friends were there, and we kind of had some fun, and then we went back to my room, and I stayed up even a little bit later to try and have them watch Death Note, and we watched the first season of that. Do I have a sword? Please don't blow up in my face. Ouch. That was really rude of you, and I did it again. Luckily, I know where I am. I know where it is. It's not that far. Why did I spawn in the cave? That's weird. Spawn isn't in the cave. Wait, no, spawn chunks is like spread out over a space. I forget. Well, I know where it is now, so, you know, no biggie. I saw it coming too. I saw the creeper and I was like, I don't have a sword ready to attack and I can't run away. Luckily, I know exactly where I'm going now, so everything should be fine. Should be a-okay. Doing all right. Na, 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 na. There it is. The boat, the boat, the boat that signifies my land. The boat, so I can find my house again. I'm actually like, I mean, part of me is like, kind of like, wow, I like pedaled around in the water for like 5 to 10 minutes and I didn't go nowhere. I was like right next to the spawn point. But on the other hand, thank God I was. So I can find my stuff super easily. Oh, hello, traveling salesman. Just hanging around? Cool, I guess. My stuff. Okay, let's fix it up. Uh-huh. There we go. Boop. Boop. And I had a roof here to protect from the monsters of the night and the evil darkness that comes to steal away all my joy. Have you ever been to the Gulf Shores of Alabama? Its shell is even like 100 times that. Never. I have never been anywhere other than Michigan, Wisconsin, and Florida. Get out of my house! Why are you here? I did not invite you. Do you have anything interesting? No. No, you do not. Not to mention I'm poor. I don't have emeralds to pay you in. I'm gonna make a door. It's gonna be sweet. And then maybe these tragedies will not happen quite as often. Oak planks for my floor. That was destroyed. Yeah, no. It gets deep pretty fast here. I mean, it's shallow for a little while out, especially, like, closer to, like, where the more, like, situated, like, I don't know, you'd say it's, like, city-funded, like, beach house and stuff is. It's a bit shallower, like, the further you out. We even had water slides out there for a while. But it still gets deep pretty fast. I know how to craft. Wow, I'm fairly sleepy right now, too. I had to get up this morning and do some cleaning and get ready and stuff. It's alright. Okay, I have doors now, which is great. I should make myself some windows, too, which means I'm gonna go collect some glass. Well, some sand. I'm gonna turn into glass. It's over here the way to go for that. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, look at that little island. Neat. Yay, sand. I can make some windows. Windows are nice. I can look outside without dying. Woohoo, woohoo. Appreciate the ability to look outside without dying. Nice skill to have. Nice ability. Last night, before I streamed, I watched my shovel. I watched Black Mirror for the first time, and it's a show where like every single episode is like a short story, or not a short story, like a short film. It was great. I super loved it. It has some like deep existential terror vibes, and it's similar to another show that I really like called Love, Death, and Robots. But Love, Death, and Robots is animated and has some comedy moments. What time is it up here? It is 2:27 p.m., so it's like middle of the day. But I was like up until 6 a.m. last night. Like I stayed up all night, and then I slept until noon. So like 6-ish hours of sleep. So I've been awake for a little bit. I have no idea what time it would be where you are. Glass. I'm making glass. That's what I'm doing. I am never, ever distracted, ever at any point in time for any reason. Okay? I'm great at this. There we go. I should probably split this up a bit, huh? Make it a bit easier. Oh, it's 3:29 here. Yeah, so pretty close. So like an hour difference-ish. This and that. Treasure map. We're probably gonna go explore treasure. I also like to just build mines inside my houses because I don't like leaving them. I should eat food. I am hungry. IRL and in-game. Yep, an hour ahead. Sometimes I imagine how crazy we must seem to, like, other countries, you know? Because we're really just, like, a bunch of countries all piled into one space and calling ourselves one country. Okay, you're gonna go here. Bedrock, I could help you. No, I'm not on Bedrock, I'm just on... I think I'm on Java and I'm on Optifine. Like, that's the download server that I'm in. Thanks for the offer, though. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. I'm getting sleepy. It's probably from sitting with, like, the window open in the sun. And I'll have to, like, come up with things that I actually want to do, other than just, like, collect materials of mine. Well, I do want to finish my roof, actually. You know what? That's what I'll work on right now. I'm gonna work on my roof. My gorgeous, beautiful roof that is creative and not strange. Okay. Carry through. Boop. Stop. There we go. Ow. There we go. It's going to be a gorgeous roof, and everybody's going to love it, and it's going to be the talk of all the villagers. They're going to say, wow, did you see that roof over there? It was a great roof. I'm sleepy. That's fair. Me as well. It is like super early in the day and I'm already just like, I could go back to sleep. Specifically, I could eat food though. I think I need to eat food more than I need to sleep. There we go. I do take like an afternoon nap anywhere from like around 2 to 3 o'clock. 'Cause I don't know. Usually that would be like when I get around home from school or something and I'm exhausted by that point. There we go. And we do this. And we're gonna... Wait, what are you? You're my door, aren't you? You'll have to stay there for the door, but everything else will not. Go eat. I will. I'm gonna finish my roof first, and then I will end stream, and then I will go eat. I'll eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and it will be great. And, I don't know, maybe I'll watch a show or something. Shows are nice. We like shows here. I don't want anything under here on the inside. I have the song from Barbie, Princess and the Pauper stuck in my head because I am a real one. I'm gonna run out of bridge planes. It's nighttime! It's nighttime! It's nighttime! I'm hiding. I'm running away. Actually, you know what? What was I thinking? I'm waiting to go eat to work on a Minecraft roof. How silly. I prioritize my health, and I'm gonna go do that now. Actually, fully, yep. It has nothing to do with the fact that nighttime suddenly came up and a bunch of monsters appeared. I don't know what you mean. Okay. So, thank you for hanging out with me local. Feel free to come back at any time. I don't know exactly if I will always be streaming when you're awake, because I do tend to stream late at night rather than during the day like today. But I had a lot of fun hanging out with you. Have fun playing Forza or whatever else you're up to. And maybe take a nap if you're feeling sleepy. Save and click the title. And bye-bye!